Alright, we're just waiting for a game here, so give it a little bit.
about it.
Hello.
I feel weird gaining life without a way to spend it on something. It's like, where's my black?
Yeah.
Just toss a Aetherflux Reservoir in there.
No, I don't think so. I don't have one.
It's always the answer.
I love...
That's a good answer, for sure.
I love having Aetherflux online. It's the... Like, the table just knowing that someone has to deal with it, but the first person to try to deal with it dies. It's a moral dilemma that I love seeing at the table.
Yeah, it is funny. But yeah, definitely one of the things I'm thinking about what to do with, because the only life gain I actually have is the boy himself. But of course, I'm going to try to swing him as much as humanly possible. But no Voltron. I am determined to not make this a Voltron-y deck. I just want to swing Foxglove because of the attack trigger. Alright, let me shuffle this up real quick. 1, 2, 3.
And just confirming y'all are cool with me streaming the game, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll be playing Cap. Voltron. Obviously, the premise is just to smack you with Cap, but I do have like repercussion with like Twin Flame or Twin God Edict, so like to kind of like try to hit your creatures with equipment and double the damage to your face.
I had I had a friend who they wanted to make a Cap deck, but they wanted to proxy it as All Might. And I'm like, that doesn't work. Like yes, they're both America superheroes, but like All Might doesn't use weapons at all.
No,
like he has nothing to do. He just punches guys really hard. Like
should make him Wolverine if anything.
That is a notable difference. Yeah, I get that. Captain America and his shield are like Batman and his belt. Can't have the two. Can't have one without the other.
Except they printed such a bad card for the shield, man. I almost didn't even put it in the list.
Wasn't it one of those? It's Sword of War and Peace, right?
Yeah, but it gives you protection from red and white. So if you have any red or white equipment, it just falls off.
That is weird. That is weird. Why would they do that? Would that also mean you couldn't target Cap with like red and white buff spells? Like I'm trying to think of an example, like First Strike.
I suppose.
Yeah, any auras.
Not First Strike, Trumpet Blast. There we go. There's one. I don't know. You'll know what I'm talking about. I'm just failing
like,
examples.
Truth and Justice also sounds like it would work thematically, but then it's white and blue.
Yeah. So.
I would imagine the thing that gives them protection from black and green would be a Schumann. That's usually what Cap ends up fighting. Necrotic agents or, agents that are of a corrupting breed. Which is very much what Golgari is, at least in my interpretation. Just a sort of rotted recursion of the earth.
I'll keep this.
Yeah, that is weird. That's very interesting. Makes me wonder how much time they actually had to design the Marvel
before. Yeah, like the Air Dragon.
Taking a mulligan on that. Lots of lands, nothing else.
Air Dragon. How does he?
Do we keep this? I think I keep this.
Oh. Piefer, I just noticed your board map. Very cool.
Actually, no, wait. No, I'm gonna mull this. Looking at it for like 4 seconds longer make me realize, yes, I need to mulligan this.
Of all the shots they could have taken from Attack on Titan, I really like that one.
Yeah, it's such a good one. There's another one. There's a couple more. There's one where it's like the back of the Colossal Titan, and he's like kind of looking back a little bit.
Okay.
And then there's, I can't remember what the other one is. I think it's like Misa or something like flying through the sky. But this one just looked so badass.
Yeah, it is, and it's like very slick and clean. Yeah, I like it a lot. All right, this is a pretty decent hand. I think I can keep it.
Good to go.
This hand is worse. I'm gonna mulligan.
I'm torn. It's a playable hand, so I'm gonna keep it. But
Yeah,
I don't know how well it's
Yeah,
gonna do.
same.
I'm going to 6. I should probably reevaluate this deck's mana base. That's
I'm gonna
point.
I've started putting like a minimum of 38 in, especially with these triple colored decks.
Oh
and
yeah,
I
usually my land is
I have
usually
not
37.
suffered a lack of mana in a while. No.
Yeah, I'm too value hungry. I started putting in 32 lands, pushing the limits.
With the mono deck, yeah, but with the triple color deck, I'm just
Yeah, most
Two
of my
inches, I
decks
guess.
recently have been dual colored, so I can kind of get away with it.
yeah,
with
dual
the
color for
MDFCs
sure. Yeah, yeah,
and stuff. So
yeah. Dual color is probably my
I
favorite area.
suppose I will.
Like triple color's cool. I just get a little overwhelmed with options.
there's too much stuff, man. Especially
Yeah,
nowadays
a
with
lot
all
of
the new
stuff.
stuff coming out.
Hmm Yeah, Glarb. My wife gave me a Glarb for Christmas, and he has just been analysis paralysis. Like, I finally got a deck thrown together. I still don't even like it that much. I love Glarb. He is just the analysis paralysis of commanders.
I'm excited because my gang all decided that for Christmas we'd be doing Secret Santa of making each other commander decks. And we're finally going to play them this weekend because 2 of the members of the group had decided to go on vacation for a month. So they were not here for Christmas.
That's cool. I made my wife a fairy deck with the Artful Provocateur as a commander for Christmas.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
I wish my
I think I need to go back through and make the mana base a little bit better, but it's a pretty solid deck.
wish mine would get into it.
She just whooped my ass with it yesterday.
Best way
But
to
then I
send-
showed her. But then I showed her the power of Glarb. She's like, "What? You're playing? You can just play lands from out top?" Like, yeah, bro. Glarb is awesome.
Turn. I'll do Mystic Monastery.
Sweet. I will draw. I will play out this plains and pass.
Okay. I will draw. Okay, sweet. Never punished. Rogran Triome and pass.
Draw. I'll play a turn timber, serpentine wood tap, then I'll pass.
Draw. I'll play Islands. We'll do 2 for Swiftfoot Boots.
Cool. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play the forest for land. And then tap for 2. And cast out a cute little mana dork, the Trail Tracker Scout. Is a 1/3 I can tap for a mana of any color, and whenever I expend 8, I can return a target permanent from grave to hand. And I'll pass.
Okay. I'll draw. Ooh. I'm going to toss down a Marsh Flats, and I will immediately crack it. I'm going to question, do I have any untapped lands I can grab? Do I have any shock lands in here? It's been a little bit. I might only have Triomes.
Your commander is very interesting, Salt and Petty. I like him.
Worst case scenario.
Thanks.
I love that she's a Gorgon. More Gorgon love, please.
This is a Gorgon sub theme deck.
Yeah, hey, let's go.
Okay, yeah, I have no other traps. I'm just gonna grab a swamp. And then I'm going to pay 2. And I'm going to play Psychic Paper. Was attached to a creature, I choose a creature card name and creature type. Ward 1 can't be blocked, and its name and creature type are the last chosen name and creature type. I will pass the turn.
Alrighty, I'll untap and draw. I'm gonna play a Undergrowth Stadium. Tap 2, and I'm gonna explore. I can play additional land this turn. Draw a card. I'll play a swamp, and I will pass.
Tap, draw. Oh, changes things a little bit. We'll do a Cascade Bluffs. Do a red and a blue for Enthusiastic Mechanaut. Artifact spells cost 1 less, so Basilisk Collar is free. And that's all she wrote.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Interesting. Let's see. Got a cool little enchantment I'll probably play later, but for now, I'm just going to play an island. Go ahead and tap for 3. And cast out another little cutie. Burnished Heart.
Ah, I love that. I love that art.
Yeah, one of the goals of this deck, this would be my cutest one, for sure. And I'll pass my turn.
Draw.
Could bring the boy out next turn, but not do much else with him.
I am going to play a forest, and then I will pay 3, and I will play Dragon Tribal Staple Eureka the Tiger's Shadow, and I will pass the turn.
Okay, untap, draw. Play a Deathcap Glade. I'm gonna tap 3, and I will read the bones. Scry 2, draw 2, lose.
Nice. Great card.
Take some peeking.
See, this is what I was
Leave
talking
both of
about.
those on
earlier.
top,
These are the
actually.
kind of cards I wish I could have in a deck with a lifelink commander.
Alright, and then I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Nice. So we'll pay red, blue. Oh, that's tragic. Never mind. Right. Red, blue, white. Cap. And for 1 blue, we'll play the reality chip. We'll move to combat. I will play it safe. Give Cap the boots. Then I think we'll move to Missing Novice. I'll swing for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Little scary from the Yuriko, but
4 from Cap.
and then
You're not throwing
I'll look
shoes
at
at me?
nope, nothing's getting thrown at the moment. I'll look at the top card of my library and pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I will play another island for turn. And I think from there, I'm just going to go ahead and bring out the boy. I'll tap for Forest, Plains, Island, 1 and 2. Cast out Mr. Foxglove.
Okay.
And my favorite part about Mr. Foxglove is the little bat dude in the background going, "Aw, man." I fucking love this art. And I'll pass my turn.
Okay. Untap.
Oh, my glare is pretty bad. Let me see if I can't fix it. There you go.
I am going to pay 1, attach the psychic paper to Yuriko. She is still a ninja. Her name is Dockside Extortionist. I'm going to move to combat, and I will swing my Dockside Extortionist Thiefers Way.
Okay, it's just a
1/3 unblockable because of the psychic paper.
right. Okay, so we'll take 1. Well, sorry, no blockers. Take it.
Yeah. And then I
Jutsu?
will... It's a mountain. I will play that mountain for turn.
Oh, okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
Alrighty, untap draw. Play a forest. Huh. Well, I'm just gonna do what the ramp deck does. I'm gonna play Hour of Promise. Search my library for 2 land cards, put them on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. I'm gonna get my Temple of the False God and my Surveil Land. And then I'll pass. And Surveil 1, we will binge Shizo Death Star.
Since Psychic Paper has me name has me name a card name, can I name like what's it called? I'm trying to think of one. Like, can I name like Chun-Li, or do you have to name the magic equivalent because that's technically the card game?
No.
Yeah, it's
Like
a
if
weird one.
SpongeBob's a like if SpongeBob is a reskin, or I guess can I name Mechagodzilla, or do I have to name the card that Mechagodzilla is reskinning? I forget what the reskin actually is.
Probably do both because I think they both come up.
They're technically
In
the
the
same
database?
card. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm just like, can I annoy people who don't like Universes Beyond that way?
Salt, did you pass?
Yep, I've been
Oh,
passed.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'll draw. I'm gonna look at the top card. Okay, I cannot play it yet.
And I have the exact opposite issue I had with my first 2 mulligans.
I will play a Sundown Pass untapped. Artifact spells cost 1 less. So we'll do. Right. We'll do a white and a colorless for Codsworth. Commanders now have Ward 2, and then I can tap it 2 mana for auras and equipment spells, and then I can tap it to attach aura or equipment. I will then. I think I will just. Move to combat and attach Basilisk Collar. And then I don't think I'll do anything in my combat. I will leave combat and go to end my turn.
Okay. And tapped. Draw. Play Forest Scribbling. So you have 6 cards in hand, if I'm reading correctly.
I do.
Piefer and Novice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards.
Got 2.
It's that juicy scry the bones. Or read the bones, I'm sorry. What was it called? Yeah.
Right. No, you're perfect. Okay. I will move into combat. I currently have 5 cards in the hand. Missing Novice. I'm gonna swing Foxglove down at you. He's a
Okay.
3/5.
I can't block.
And I can't draw because we have the same amount of cards in hand, so I will cheat out the Vastwood Gorger. They are a vanilla 5/6. Cutest big worm you ever seen.
Nice. Are you gonna get the I guess they only revealed, what is it, Mardu? They revealed green, black, red of the vanilla cycle. I don't know if there's a
Should have played this
if there's
first.
gonna
Maybe.
be a white or a blue one. Is Mardu green, black, red? I'm
yeah.
forgetting.
No, that's Jund.
Oh yeah, Jund. Okay, Mardu is white, black, red. Right.
Yep.
And then I think from there, sorry, I'm just trying to do. I was going to try to draw with Foxglove, then I got that Vastwood Gorger. I figured, why not? Actually, I just remembered he's down there. So I think before I pass my turn, I'm just going to go ahead and tap 3 into the heart to go get some more lands, and then
That's
I
fair.
will pass from there.
Draw. Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, I
What
have.
can we use?
Okay. I am going to move to combat. I'm going to swing my Dockside Extortionist at Corey. One unblockable.
Sure.
Cool. I will reveal Vernon Catacomb. Yay! Wonderful. Well, I will play this Verdant Catacomb for turn and crack it, and while I'm at it, I am going to pay 3, and I'm going to cultivate. So grab 2 basics and a Triumph. I'm getting a little land flooded here.
The
Making
commander's the Ur Dragon. I think it's okay.
this is, yeah, but I don't actually give a shit about casting him. What?
And I'm
That,
sorry,
that
you
actually
swung
only
one-
makes my point even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. You swung 1 damage at me, Novice.
Yeah, 1 damage.
Heard.
I want to do
Were you
quirky
passing after the
things.
cultivate?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass after that. I think no, I don't want to. Is there a?
Oh.
I'm gonna grab Savai Triumph. That way, because I have so many ways of getting.
Play a swap.
And then I'm going to.
This isn't gonna hit everything, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna do 3, and then X is 4, and a Gaze of Granite. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 4 or less.
In response, unless
Yeah, I
Pete
got
for you
no
have
response.
something,
I got nothing.
I will tap for 2 and negate it.
It doesn't even kill your stuff.
For mana value 4 or less, it kill my Trail Traco Scroll.
Yeah, but it's gonna. He's got lifelink death touch on Cap, and he's got what is it? The ninja lady.
It's a
But if you
Dockside
really want to use
Extortionist.
your counter spell on this, that
It's a
doesn't
very,
even stop
it's
you.
a very chill counter spell. I appreciate it.
Right. I'm just bringing up the point that your commander and Worm live. But if you still want to go for it, I think you are making a big mistake.
fine
Go
with
ahead, Captain America.
I'll learn from it.
Oh, you will.
I'll look at the top card. Alright, we're gonna tap Codsworth to attach the reality chip.
Which one's that one again? Lets you cast off the top.
Yep. Then I will pay 3. And I'll cast Insight.
Ow.
So whenever target opponent successfully cast a green spell. I draw a card. Now, do I have to target with this entering? It's my first time playing this deck in a while, so
Let's see how the orb.
yeah. Because I think it was up.
Whenever an opponent casts a green spell, you draw a card. Yep, so you don't target.
Okay, so it's just everybody. Perfect.
Yes. Or whenever an opponent, but yes.
Hmm. I think. We'll pay 2 for Shield of War and Peace.
Yay!
Yeah, that's a great one.
Now we'll move to combat, move to equip it. Cap now has protection from red and white, ward 2, hexproof. He is a 6/6 with death touch and lifelink.
Now your artifacts cost 1 less, and whenever a player casts a green spell, you draw a card, right? What's the
Yes.
other guy do?
This guy, I can tap it. He adds 2 mana to cast any equipment or auras, and then I can tap it to attach a equipment or aura to a creature. I will then go to swing. Oh. Cards in hand at the moment?
3.
6.
4, 5. I have 5.
I think I'll swing at you, Sultan Petty, for 6.
I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm gonna Assassin's Trophy the Sword of War and Peace, or the Shield.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, and now your red stuff can target Cap again. You're welcome.
I take how much?
They're doing you a big favor.
It should just be 4. And then allocate 4, going up to 43. Before I go to my end step, we'll look at the top card of my library.
You get a basic man, by the way.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
And was it green?
Yep,
remember.
it was a green
Oh, okay.
spell.
So I'll draw that card before, and then I'll pass, and I will get just any basic.
Untap and draw. Can play an island for my land. And then I will tap for 2 and a blue. And cast the Traveler's Cloak, targeting my Gorger. When it enters the battlefield, I'll choose a land type. I'll choose Mountain. Whenever this enters the battlefield, I draw a card. An enchanted creature has Landwalk of the chosen type. Just another dang old land.
I was gonna ask
from
which, but it
there-
doesn't actually matter for me.
Nope. From there, I will tap for. I guess it doesn't matter because I got my little raccoon still. 2 in a forest. Hopefully, I won't be doing this too much, but this is a neat little enchantment. Want to try playing it? To play an enchantment called Family's Favor, which is green, so I'll trigger your card draw thing. Whenever I attack, I can put a shield counter on target attacking creature. Until end of turn, it gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, remove a shield counter from it, and if I do, draw a card. So that might be a slick way to keep Foxglove safe.
That's neat.
So from there, I will move into combat. How many cards in hand, P for a novice?
I've got 4.
6.
Cool. I will swing Foxglove down at Novice, and I will swing the Gorger over at you, Piefer.
Block.
On attack, I'm gonna give Foxglove a shield counter.
Yeah, I can't block.
And
so.
you, s-
I will declare no blockers.
yeah, he has Mountain Landwalk, the Gorger.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. So I'll take 5.
And then you said you had 6 in hand, Novice.
Yeah.
So I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of them were lands.
Oh,
Can't
yeah,
do
for Family's
anything with
Favor,
that
you
guy.
can stack it so it resolves before Foxglove if it would give you the other option if you wanted it.
The families. Huh?
if like you had 5 cards in hand and I had 6, you could stack it so Family's Favor resolves first, you draw, and then you get the Foxglove trigger. Or actually, no, wait, no, Family's Favor is on damage.
I don't
isn't
think
it?
so.
It's on damage.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Family Favor's on
Ignore me.
damage.
I don't know how the game works.
No,
I'm
you're
bad at
perfect.
Magic the Gathering.
Okay. From there, I will just move through my main phase 2 and pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep. Give me something that's not a land.
I will be right back. I'm gonna touch up my coffee real quick.
Preferably a green spell.
Well. They're all tapped out. I'm going to move to combat. I'm just going to swing 1 back at them. They're tapped out. This is unblockable, so I'm assuming that will get through. Reveal top. Amoeboid Changeling. Finally, something. So that will get added to hand. Y'all will lose 2. I will play Path of Ancestry. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to summon an Amoeboid Changeling. No, yeah, I don't get to scry off that. And that is going to be my turn.
Alrighty, I'll untap and draw. I think for now, we just need to finally play cards. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I only needed to tap 1.
Corey, you back?
I will cast Hyphonia the Cruel.
Yeah. See, you lost
4, 6
3. You
Organ
lost
Death
3 life,
Touch.
Corey. 2 for the Changeling, and then 1 because I swung Dockside Yuriko at you.
And then she has 8 mana monstrosity ability. I will pass.
Oh, that is an intimidating monstrosity ability.
She a Gorgon.
Oh, and I forgot my life link that I don't care enough.
I'll untap. Drop.
I'm still bitter about Boss Glove's life link.
I'll look at the
Oh yeah,
top
that's
part of my
not
library.
that's not that great.
I will play a land from the top of my library using Reality Chip.
Well, you know, I'm not going to pretend like healing isn't a valid mechanic in Magic.
I was gonna say,
No, I'm
it's
talking-
life link is a
I'm
pretty
talking-
good
I'm talking about
incidental
Hithonia.
It's just.
I just read
not for me.
I just read Hithonia, not the lifelink.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll pay 2, a red and a white, to play
Yeah, she's cool.
Bureau Headmaster. So equipment spells now cost 1 less, and abilities to activate them cost 1 less.
So your equipment's currently cost 2 less.
2
total.
less. Yeah.
And your equip is 1 less, and then you have the free equip as well.
Yes. I think. Let's play. Guess we'll pay a white for mauling smalls of Skyclaves. So when it,
Flying?
yep, flying first strike. Sorry,
Flying first.
flying first strike 2/2. So he's now a 6/6 with first strike, death touch, flying, lifelink.
He thinks you're getting a little spooky over there.
And
If only someone tried to destroy the equipment.
Look, man, I wouldn't be a human if I didn't make mistakes.
you know, I
I'm
think we
just-
should
I'm just
call it a
kidding.
happy accident.
That's what my Wednesday D&D party called themselves.
I will pay 1, 2, 3 for Batterskull.
Oh.
Then I'll move to combat. I will equip Batterskull, killing the germ.
R.I.P.
Then I'm not sure.
Oops.
I'm scared of that board wipe.
There's no reason for me to activate this. You just recast Captain America and your whole board. You're back to whatever. I need them to have board states to kill you, to be honest.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, we can also, we can become friends, right?
I like the gaze because it killed the equipment. Your creatures don't mean much to me.
We can look past the transgressions. It doesn't always have to be this way. All right, Corey, I'm swinging at you, I think. So.
Okay.
Right now, Cap is 4, 6, 10 with flying first strike.
Flying and first strike.
And death touch.
Yeah, I guess I'm just taking 10.
And I will gain 10, going up to 46. Then, second main phase. I'll look at the top card of my library. I forgot that was there, and then I will pass.
Okay. Oh, untapped. Draw. I am going to play this Sky Cloud Expanse as my land. Ooh, I forgot how pricey this card is. How many cards in hand, Piefer?
I have 3.
Okay, perfect. I will move into combat. I'm going to swing Foxglove and the Gorger your way. On attack, I'll give a shield counter to the Gorger.
Okay, right. They can't be destroyed. Huh.
And the next instance of damage pops.
Right.
So what is Foxgloves? He's just a 3/5?
3/5, yes. But actually, because you said you have how many cards in hand?
I've got 3, yeah.
Alright, so I have 6, so I could not draw any, so I will cheat out the Skyboon Evangelist.
I love that
when
card.
they enter the battlefield, I can support 6, so basically these 3 fools are each getting 1/1 counters. Whenever a creature on the counter on it attacks one of my opponents, that creature gains flying until end of turn.
Nice.
Would it give Hythodia a counter?
What's up?
I said, do you want to give Hythonia a counter?
That would not turn off Monstrous.
No, I'm just saying it would give her flying if I attack Piefer, for example.
It is 6 other target creatures, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? I'll give let's see, so that's 1, 2, 3. I'll give the Gorgon counter, and as long as your guy's not hexproof or Shroud Novice, I'll give them a counter as well. The one you've been swinging with.
My Dockside Extortionist has Ward 1, but Amiiboid Changeling doesn't.
So, yeah, I'll give it to your Changeling then.
Okay, so this is still on attack, right?
That's an ETB from the Skyboon.
Yeah, and it's on attack trigger, so we haven't gone to blockers yet. So if they have flying, so Cap can still block Foxglove.
Yeah, Foxglove is now a 4/6 with a shield counter.
It's a very interesting symmetrical card. I've never seen that.
Yeah, my wife let me poke through her Pierre precon, the one who's all about moving counters and stuff, and he's Bant, so I thought he'd be a good place to dig for some Foxglove resources. And yeah, I found a lot of neat little cards.
Yeah, I love that precon.
I think I will just put Cap in front of Foxglove. So they'll just bounce off each other, and then I'll take 6 from the other guy.
Yes, the Hydra would be a 6, or the Gorger rather. And then Foxglove loses shield counter.
Us hitting each other, I'll get 10 back.
And I'll get 4.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty cool turn. Got some pretty cool card in my hand. I will play the land already. I will pass.
Okay. Let's see. Can I start doing things? Oh God! Stop giving me lands.
Oh yeah, and then my little guy got a counter as well.
Oh, I would love to swing my Amiiboid boy, but I have no safe place to swing them.
Oh, because he's a
gotcha.
dragon for the card draw?
He's a ninja for the Yuriko trigger.
Oh, for the Yuriko trigger.
I just got this spin down on the Gorger for his shield counter.
I guess I'll just have to move to combat. Sorry, my Dockside Extortionist trigger. I'm going to swing my Dockside Extortionist at Beefer. So one unblockable.
Yeah, I'll take it. Going on
Okay.
to 49.
Maskwood Nexus.
Nice.
So that goes to hand.
So that's
am.
3?
Huh?
Is that 3?
It's 1 damage.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
It's 4. Sorry, I forgot the.
4. Yeah.
My brain. I'm so starved for things that aren't land that my brain is like, yay, and then I forget that there's another path of Yuriko's attack. Let me see. I am going to toss out a plains, and then I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play that Maskwood Nexus. And then oh, actually, I realized I don't even need to. Sure, let's do. I'm realizing, because of how layers work, Psychic Paper says that a creature has Ward 1, can't be blocked, and you name a creature type, and its name and creature type are the last chosen name and creature type. Because of layers, if I shifted the Psychic Paper around, it would ignore Maskwood Nexus. Not layers, timestamps. It would ignore Maskwood Nexus, right? Like, if I shifted Psychic Paper to something, I had to name a creature type. Yeah.
It's the most recent ability.
Would it be overriding Maskwood Nexus?
I don't know, because would Maskwood Nexus not be state-based? So every time it changes to check the state, it would see everything as whatever Maskwood Nexus says.
Maybe. I think I might, if it's cool, I'm actually, instead of playing this Plains, I'd play Rafine's Tower.
That's fine.
Because I realized I actually don't need to do a thing that I was going to do. And then I will pass the turn.
Alrighty, I'll untap and draw. Dang, I wish I had you. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. For now, I'm just gonna play Reaper of the Wilds. 4/5 Gorgon. Whenever another creature dies, scry 1. I can play a black to give her Death Touch to end of turn, or 1 and a green to give her Hexproof.
Okay,
I'll pass.
I'll draw off that since it's green. I would like to do a throwing in your end step. I will throw Batter Skull. I will deal 1 damage to Foxglove, 1 damage to the Skyboon Evangelist, and then the Dockside's got Ward 1, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll hit Sultan Petty in the face for the other 3. So
In response, I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm going to Beast Within your Basilisk Collar.
The question was,
sounds good to me.
Ooh, Beast Within.
due to
Nothing will
timestamps, if I
die.
equip something with Psychic Paper while Maskwood Nexus is on
But I
the
will still
field,
take
does the thing
You'll
equipped
take
with Psychic
3,
Paper
and then
only
yeah,
have
those things
one
will just be
creature
marked
type?
1. And then
What
Yeah.
thought? I love.
And shield
I love
counters,
that
they got
it's-
popped.
Or since Maskwood Nexus is a static effect,
I
is
love
it just
that it's
always
destroy
all creature
target.
types?
Permanent. It's so good.
For the drama.
turn. Top card.
They earned their Applebee's that day.
They did.
I'll pay 2 white.
Oh, look at the little dude in the A. Oh, sorry, I'm just geeking out over this Beast Within. It's beautiful.
I'll cast Pure Steel Paladin from the top of my library. Whenever equipment enters, I draw a card, and then equipment you control have equip 0 as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. Check the top card. Guess that's free, isn't it? Alright, I'll cast Masterwork Ingenuity from the top of my library. It will enter as a copy of Batterskull. So, for now, this one is attached to a germ.
I'm pretty sure the way it works is with timestamps, because she had
I
psychic
will
paper
draw a
on her.
card.
It says that she is
Draw a
only a
card in my
ninja,
library.
and then Maskwood comes in and then makes her every creature type. But if I scooted the psychic paper onto something
I'll
else,
play
that thing would become a single creature type because the
Island for
paper would
turn.
then be a later timestamp, right?
Check something. I think we'll pay 2 for Sword of Baladra. So it's equipped 5/5. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage or deals damage to a creature, it exiles it from the game. Draw a card. Pure Steel Paladin. Okay.
It's like you don't remember that scene in Avengers, right? When Captain America shows up to the fight, and behind him it's just a fucking Winnebago full of powerful magical items.
I'll Fellware Stone, and then I feel greasy as fuck right now, man. I'll Hexplate Wallbreaker off the top of the library, drawing a card.
You don't have to feel greasy. Remember, Corey let you do this.
This is true. I am the greasiest one, always.
Then that's where it
It's the
stops.
burden of a DM.
I think, right? Things are 2 less. Oh. Can I switch it up and use Codsworth for 2 of the mana to cast that? Actually, never mind. It's whatever. It's fine. I missed that. Okay. We'll go to spam equip with this. Captain America is.
The wall breaker is if you deal combat damage, it's an extra combat, right? Or is it just attack?
It's just attack.
Shit.
So there is also a 2/2 on the battlefield because he entered. So this will be the 2/2. It doesn't have vigilance, but
He's got trample, right?
Cap.
Yeah.
It's a great question. I don't think so. No. He's got Vigilance, Lifelink, extra combat, flying first strike, hexproof haste. No trample. So yeah. Corey, I think it's gonna come at you, man.
Cool.
Gonna send. So he is a 15/15, I think.
Mhm.
4, 8, 13, 17.
Okay. In response, I'll tap into the expanse for a blue and 1, 2, 3. Now we'll Aetherize him back to your hand.
Yay!
Yeah, that works for me. The equipment will then come back.
Oh yeah, the equipment stuff's back too?
No,
No, no.
I'm just in the second main.
No.
I'm gonna kind of move them around because they're still free. So. We'll put the hexproof on the Pure Steel Paladin. We'll give Codsworth. Oh, would I still have the extra combat?
You do still have the extra combat because you did attack, and it's an
Right.
attack trigger.
I'm just gonna pass through it because I can't really do anything. So I'll just go move to the second main to equip everything again. We'll give this guy some juice. It is now a 6/6 vigilance lifelink samurai or token, and then we'll put these Codsworth. I think. Right. 7 in hand. I will pass.
Cool. Untap. It's a cool little artifact, but I don't think we'll get much use for it for now. I will play this brushland as my land. Said you got 7 in hand. Let's see. I will tap for. How many do I need? I'm gonna tap for 2 forest. I'll take 1 off the brushland, and then I'll tap for 1, 2. I'm gonna use one of these islands instead of a plains, just in case. And then I'll tap for. Actually, I can. I only have one more forests as well. Then I'll tap for 3. Let me take that 1 from the brush so I don't forget. And cast out another card I've never played before. Full Steam Ahead. Until end of turn, each creature I control gets +2/+2, gains trample, and this creature can't be blocked by more than 1 creature.
Oh.
So from there, I will move into combat.
Oh, I guess I'd draw off
And-
that green spell.
Yeah, you will. So you have 8 in hand now?
Yes.
Love it. I have 3. Piefer, I'm going to swing Foxglove
Okay.
and the Gorger your way. On
Yep.
attack, I'll give Foxglove a shield counter.
Okay. The Gorger has Mountain Walk, right?
Gorger has Mountain Walk. Foxglove is flying, and he cannot be blocked by more than 1 creature.
What is his power? It's 4?
It
It's a
4/6? Because of the full steam ahead, he will be a 6/8 until the end of turn.
Okay.
Oh, and I'll draw 5 cards.
And he's flying. Damn. That's sorcery speed. Alright, I will eat some damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take.
So the Gorger will be 5 + 1 + 2. So the Gorger is going to be an 8,
Yep.
and Foxglove is 6. So that's 14 damages.
7 off the Gorger, and then another 8. So down to 29.
And then while combat damage is still hanging in the air, I'm just trying to decide if I want to draw another card or not. I think I'll leave my shield counters where they are. And then going into main phase 2. I could probably do that one. Nah, there might be a board wipe. Going into main phase 2, I will go ahead and tap for 1 green and blue. I don't know if I'll actually get to use it this game, but I don't even know if it's that good. It just seems neat to cast out this little artifact called Agent's Toolkit. It's another thing I got from the Pierre Precon. It enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter, a flying counter, a death touch counter, and a shield counter on it. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, I may move a counter from Agent's Toolkit onto that creature, and then I can tap 2 and sack it to draw a card. And I will pass my turn from there.
On your end step, I'm going to pay 3 into Masswood Nexus, and I will make a 2/2 Shapeshifter.
Sure. Oh, but then let me double check. I may need a discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I'm right at 7.
I will then play that planes that y'all knew about. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember how I said I didn't give a shit about casting him? I'm gonna play the Ur-Dragon. Trigger Path of Ancestry to Scry.
I will draw since it is a green spell.
It is in fact a green spell. I will put that to the bottom. I will move to combat. I am going to swing.
And remember, anything with the counter on it, if you swing at one of my opponents, has flying. I keep forgetting that about the Evangelist.
Oh yeah.
It's so
And the
cool.
okay, the enthusiastic Mechanaut has flying, right?
So does Codsworth right now. He's got flying in first strike.
Oh, and the Hethonia also has flying, right?
No, it's only when they attack they gain flying.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Off of Evangelist, anyway.
I will swing Dockside Extortionist and this 2/2 Shapeshifter at Piefer, and then I will swing my Amoeboid Changeling flying at Salt and Petty. Trigger on Ur-Dragon, I will draw 3, and then I can put something into play.
So I'll take the one from Yuriko, and I will block the other one.
I'm deciding what I want to toss in here. I will toss in Black Market Connections.
Wait, okay. For
How much is the change in?
2/2. And then, are you blocking the Shapeshifter? Or
yeah, I was gonna block it with a 11/11.
cool.
When the shapeshifter dies, I'll scry 1.
That is 2 hits with ninjas, so 3.
I will gain 11.
That's 5, 8. 8 damage total.
Okay, back down to 30.
And 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. I have to discard 3 cards. I will discard 1, 2. I'm discarding 2 forests and a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth.
Right? Untap upkeep draw. Play a forest. Yeah. I'm just gonna hold up my mana. Pass.
Okay.
Yeah, smart. I shouldn't have put that toolkit out on hindsight. Oh well.
Draw. Not gonna use that yet. I'd like to play Cap. Does he resolve?
Oh, I expended 8 last turn. Come on.
Good to me.
I would like to move to equip him with Swiftfoots.
Seems good to me.
I'm terrified.
You've got enough mana to activate Hethonia at any time, right?
I do.
Nice.
Top card. Okay. So artifacts cost 1 less. Arcane Signet. Tap Codsworth for 2 floating white mana that can be used to play artifacts or equipment. I will use 1 for Loxodon Warhammer. It will enter. I'll draw a card. Oh. And then. Oh, interesting. Okay. Did I play a land for turn? Don't think so. I'll play Adakar Waste. I will then also move to equip Cap with Loxodon Warhammer, so he has lifelink and trample. I will do the Hexplate Wallbreaker. We'll do Maul of the Skyclave. And we'll move the copy of Batterskull and the Sword of Caladra. So now he has, whenever he deals damage to a creature, it's exiled, flying first strike, vigilance, lifelink, trample, hexproof haste. I would like to move to combat.
Beginning of combat, I'd just like to remind you that I can't wipe Novice's board because his stuff is technically Gorgons.
Oh!
Okay.
I forgot about that. I was thinking, oh shit, I don't have enough mana to protect my board. Not that you know that I have any ways to do that. And but I forgot about that.
Out of curiosity, Piefer, how are you able to equip all those things on the Cap for free?
Equipment you control have equip 0 as long as you control 3 or more artifacts.
The Paladins on board. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. I was just curious.
So is that a plea for me to get rid of something?
I'm just saying, Novice, if I activate it, we'll probably win the game here. But I won't activate it if you don't swing at me. I'm just letting you know, Novice is completely immune to my little trick here.
Because, yeah.
Unless you
So
destroy
how does it work? If that ability goes on the stack and that creature dies, does the ability fizzle?
No, the ability will be on the stack.
Yeah, it's on the stack already.
But then the only reason
you need
I
to get rid of his thing that gives his stuff being Gorgons for it to affect his stuff, which is
the only reason I ask is because if that creature, so say you activate the ability and then I respond to it, that creature is no longer there to become monstrous. So would it still
you're right.
destroy
It's when
everything?
it becomes
No,
monstrous.
it still goes on the stack.
But
the activation is what makes it become monstrous.
But if the creature's not there,
But what? Yeah, I'm saying if I ever pay 8, it's happening. So if you target it and I pay 8, it's happening. If I pay 8, it's happening, and then you target it, it's still. Once I pay 8, it becomes monstrous. You can look up. Just to double check, Magic's a weird game.
it is
yeah,
very weird.
that's really weird because yeah, I definitely thought it would.
An ability that triggers when a creature becomes monstrous won't trigger if that creature isn't on the battlefield when its monstrosity ability resolves. From the
What rule is that
Lithonia.
one?
Uh,
Oh, you got the Lithonia text? I'm still looking.
yeah, I'm on Scryfall Lithonia.
Oh, and there you go.
Okay. So that's the thing.
That makes Lithonia less good than I was thinking she was.
I mean, she's a 50-cent mythic, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty intimidating in not having.
Not the Captain America player saying this is intimidating, but all right. I'm sitting next to Dragon. I'm just gonna remind you.
Yeah.
Of that.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I mean, like it's still like I mean, it's a
I
cool
feel like
card in that sense.
It is
I'm not-
cool,
Gorgons
but
are
it's
good
because
at that.
nobody's seen it before that everyone is really focusing in on it. Where it's
Yes,
like, okay, well,
that's
we're just
what I
gonna
mean.
die to
Like,
the
I'm not,
most
like-
popular commander in the game, probably.
Yeah.
I just watched an episode
Yeah.
of Skill Check where I think Charlie promises Dragon was less busted, and then it just exploded all over
It's
the place.
Dragon. It's
It
like
really
Edgar
is.
Markov.
I know.
Just
I was
doesn't
like,
matter.
I'm in a pretty good position, despite the fact that I drew nothing but lands for the first like 5 turns.
So
Yep.
I will move to swing Missing Novice first combat.
For how much?
He is currently 7,
Oh,
9,
multiple combat.
11, 15, 20.
Oh, I will just die.
Yeah.
I will throw Dragon in front of. He doesn't have trample, right?
He does.
I don't think he.
I'm
he
sure he
doesn't.
does.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I will
He
take.
has it all.
I will take 10 commander damage then.
I will then gain.
Key for,
20.
like,
He,
early
wait,
day
does Captain
Marvels.
America still have Death Touch or no?
He has got Exile, but
But
Yeah,
okay.
that
yeah.
doesn't. That's
The
not the same
Exile
thing.
doesn't work with the trample rule the
No, no,
same way
yeah.
as the Death.
yeah.
That's how it
So,
Oh wait. That's...
I guess. Let's see. I can't deal with those shield counters very easily. How does that work? If I hit it with the shield counter, would it just get exiled? Because yeah, it wouldn't.
How does the sword read again?
It says
I
whenever a
think
equipped
so.
creature deals damage
Okay.
to the creature, remove that.
So it
creature
has
from the
to
game.
do the damage. So does the shield
Yeah.
counter prevent the damage?
If
Is
a
the
creature with a shield counter on it would be dealt damage or destroyed, remove a shield counter from it instead.
Oh,
So if you
okay,
dealt
so
damage
okay.
to the glove or the gorger,
So I'd have to do
you
it
just remove a
twice.
shield counter. Yeah.
Then I'm sorry, Corey.
And I
Second
don't
combat,
think you
you'll
can do it twice in a single activation.
do what?
Uh,
Throw and then throw again.
So it would have to be separate activations because you can only
Yeah,
target
so you
each
could do it
individual thing
like
once.
yeah, so I could throw like Skyclaves for 3, deal 1 damage to everything, and then re-trigger it, throw Warhammer,
Yeah.
deal 1 damage to everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Corey, I'll swing 20 at you in the second combat.
I'll just take it and die, I think.
Then I will gain.
Gosh, so many moons. I need to get them shuffling.
Second main phase. I will just go to discard, I think, and discard an island. It's 7 in hand.
No creatures dying. Get this crying.
Oh, my
Just the Air Dragon.
Yes, I do have one scratch. Bottom
God.
Have a
Untap.
great day, everyone.
Have a good one.
You.
Upkeep. I'm just gonna lose 2 to draw a card.
Good.
Wait. I just play land. I will play Dragon Tribal Staple Voldarin Estate. Then I'll pay 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is an island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put this in Woobird order so it doesn't bother me. Dragon Tribal Staple Sliver Hive Lord. Slivers I control have indestructible. And then I'm going to pay.
I will.
hmm?
I
That
drew
was
off
what, I'm
the
sorry.
Hive Lord.
What are we doing in the Hive Lord?
I just drew a card since
Okay.
the screen.
I'm gonna pay 2. I'll have to lose a life for one of those. And I am going to cast Dragon Tribal Staple Kibo Tabi Prince.
No way.
And then I am going to pay 2. Wait. Dang. Actually, no, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2. And I'll be scrying. I'm gonna play Unsettled Mariner. Whenever me or a permanent I control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, it gets countered unless they pay 1. Functional ward 1 before they printed the wording. And then I will scry. I'll put this to the bottom. Actually, no, I'll leave this on top. Combat. I'm going to swing Dockside Extortionist and the Amoeboid Changeling at Piefer.
Okay.
So the Changeling no longer has flying. It's just a 2/2.
So I'd have to pay 1 for each creature I target. Correct?
Yes. And you'd have to pay 2 for Dockside Yuriko because they are also getting Ward 1 from Psychic Paper. And also they're all indestructible because of Sliver Hive Lord.
Interesting. Except they'd be exiled. Because of the Caladra. It would deal 1 damage to them and then exile them.
Combat damage. It does not work that way.
It's creature damage. It's just deals damage.
Cauldra complete? Or
Sword of Caladra. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a creature, remove it from the game.
Combat damage. Oh, you're right. Deals damage. Okay.
Yeah, it's stupid in this deck. I will then pay.
I should have paid differently.
Targeted what? I'm sorry.
I have not done anything yet.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll just chance it. I'll take the damage. It's what? I'm getting hit for
3 total.
3?
This
Okay.
doesn't give it anything extra.
Dragons deal damage. Slivers do sliver things.
There's no dragons anymore. It's just the Yuriko. So that's the TARDIS and Arcane Adaptations. That's a total of 5 damage to you guys.
Okay.
5.
62.
And then I will pass the turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and activate Hyphen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll
Activate the monstrosity.
I'll respond with a Swords of Plowshares.
Sounds. I will gain 5 life. Untap. Draw. Well, let's pay 2. Gonna really roll the dice. I'll play Vivian's Arcbow. Pay X, discard a card, look at the top X cards of your library. You can put a creature card with converted mana cost X from among them on the battlefield. So we'll just pay into this. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Activated, I'll discard Sky Shroud. Look at the top 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Well, another cool Gorgon at least. I'll play Visar the Dreadful. 5/5 flying Gorgon, tap destroy target creature, can't reach.
Oh.
And with that, I will. A little too late.
I think I just die here.
We'll go to end step.
Not looking good for nobody.
Yeah.
I'll pay 3 to throw the Hexplate Wallbreaker. I will pay the ward 1 on Unsettled Mariner. Will take 1. Pay 1 for the Sliver.
Okay.
And then 1 for. Do you have any flying?
No, not anymore.
Okay. Then I will just get the Amoeboid Changeling.
Okay. 1/1 counter. So I'm getting a 1/1 counter on Yuriko and Kibo. Because you are destroying 2 artifacts.
I'm exiling them. I don't know if that.
Well, no, these are getting exiled, but Kibo triggers whenever an artifact goes to your graveyard. Oh, no, wait. Oh, you're not sacking it. You just unattach it.
Yeah, I unattach it. I
Never
just
mind
throw
then.
it. Go to my turn.
Oh, and it's exile. I'm probably dead this turn, so it doesn't matter. I had a heroic intervention
I'll try
in
to
hand.
speed it up and just
Yeah,
kill
no,
both of you.
I had a heroic intervention in hand, but I was like, I don't need to leave the mana up for that. I have
Oh,
indestructible, and all my stuff has ward.
It was the negate. I'm telling you. I know it sounds
No,
crazy
no,
conspiracy. It was the
It is.
negate.
It
I
was.
said we're gonna lose because you negated. I specifically made it so it wouldn't kill his stuff, so he wouldn't negate it, and then he still
Yeah.
negated it. I was like, well, we lose.
Okay,
was like, you're
so 2 for Molnir. Off the top, I'll play Brotherhood Regalia. That should be enough.
Yep.
Cap is now unblockable. There's 2
I
combat.
have Roscoe
Swing
the
one.
Silencer and Cultivated Colossus.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a board wipe coming.
I'm not
The
I'm not
game-
even mad that you got away with it. I'm mad that I could have stopped it. He didn't allow me. That's what's frustrating.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
no, I get
if
ya.
you did that earlier, I probably would have been out of the game at that point. So
No, yeah, I understand that Ur-Dragon's a busted commander. I did just like the idea of... I do like the idea of tribal, purely because there's so many like tribal commanders that I would love to play. It's just they're so by the numbers, you know? It's like, put all the good ninjas in the deck and there's your deck. Like, so I like the idea of a deck where it's like, here's all of my favorite lords that I would play if they weren't basic.
it's honestly a funny deck. Seeing all that come out is just great.
I love widespread brutality as a goofy board wipe in here. It's amass 2, and then the army you amass deals damage equal to its power to each non-army creature.
Hello, everybody.
So,
Alright, well, I'm off, y'all. GG.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
gotta
heading
head
off
off
too.
too. Have a good one.
GG.
Okay. I hadn't played this deck in a while, so I felt like I should. I think it's also my first time I got Psychic Paper out, and I feel like I am just obligated now. Whenever I cast Psychic Paper, I am obligated to name banned cards. So, Dockside Extortionist, Nadu, Golos. Not like a half hour before work. Do I want to play something else? Let's do... I don't have time for another Commander game, obviously, as much as I would love to, because I felt like, as much as my deck started doing its thing at the end, it didn't really do its thing for most of the game. I don't know what else I'd want to play, though. I don't have... My background is making me feel Final Fantasy, but I don't have my sub up for Final Fantasy right now. So, that's a bit of a bummer. Don't know, because like it feels like a waste to just wrap the stream right now. I still got a half, but I am. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we could do. Let's do some Beastie Ball. No, nah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might just wrap things up. I don't know if I'm feeling anything super quick right now. I really should resub to 14. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I resub to 14. That update. been out of the game for a little bit. We're going to MagicCon. We're planning on going to MagicCon, and MagicCon is going to be the week of the Final Fantasy release. And so we're planning, I want to do some kind of cosplay. I'm debating just being ancients, because that'd be the easiest. Like, we just buy black/white robes and I can 3D print us masks. So I'm debating that. And like, it's gonna be the three of us. It's gonna be 3 of us. So it's gonna be me, Alan, and Jen. And so I'm thinking, so I'm thinking if it's just gonna be me, Alan, and Jen, I'm thinking of doing what you call it, words and things. Emmett Selkith, Lodius, and Vana. Just need to get us some wigs. Let me move this camera away. Away. Let's see. Okay. Where's my... Sorry, this is... Where's the button? There we go. There we go. Back online. Wait for it to update. Oh, don't tell me. Okay, no, maintenance is not happening right now. I got the maintenance notification. Like, do not tell me I just resubscribed when there's maintenance going on. let's see. Okay. Oh, I guess I can still be Christmassy. I just realized I'm still... in the Christmas area? I'm probably not able to get in here anymore, am I? Oh, is this not working? Huh. Weird. Boop. There we go. Well, yeah, let's go. I want this theme, so I kind of want to just do some fate grinding. But well, oh, I also need to do. I need to do class quests. I need to do a whole bunch of class quests, actually. Let's just do those right now. Where's this man? He's around here somewhere, right? Not go your chain. For my part, deciphering the ancient chronicles of my people is proving to be a much more demanding task than I'd imagined. Mind you, it hasn't helped that I've been somewhat preoccupied of late, as a comrade of mine from my days as the company of heroes asked me to do a favor. It's taking me back and forth across the realm like some bloody fairy. I'm on a hunt for some mysterious feral beast that's been terrorizing small folk. People don't know where this monstrosity came from, but witnesses say the search for blood is unlike anything they've ever seen. Unfortunately, the time I've spent in pursuit of the beast is the time I have not spent studying the chronicles, and I'm sorry to say I've made little progress. However, while on the road, I was able to decipher one passage that might be of interest to us both. From what I can gather, the chronicles tell of an ancient set of armor forged by my ancestors in the flames of the seven hells, and inscribed with the same arcane incantations that adorn the soul of the warrior that you're also going to abandon very quickly because it's just level 50 capped gear, and like that is going to be outscaled incredibly fast. It would seem that this mighty armor was passed down from hero to apprentice for centuries until one man, driven by rage and vainglory, cast all 5 pieces from Alabathia's highest peak. Since that day, the armor has remained lost and with it the power that it harbors. As far as I can make out, the next passage in the Chronicles concerns the whereabouts of these missing artifacts. Though I have only been able to make sense of the odd word thus far, still, I must confess some excitement. Imagine what a warrior clad in such garb could achieve. If only my brothers were here, we could decipher the texts together and spread the teachings of our people to the entire realm. Alas, he is not. His whereabouts are as hidden to me as those of the ancient armor. I would have liked to meet him, if only so that you could have looked upon a true warrior. Perhaps you still shall, yours is not as large as most people perceive. Paths cross, fates intertwine, and such is the will of the spinner. It may be that my brother has chosen a similar path to mine, but I have rambled long enough. You are here to take the next step in your training, and so I shall oblige. Southern reaches of Thanaland in the Sangoli Desert, godforsaken wasteland of naught but sand, that stretches as far as the eye can see. It is there that the Leviathan of the dunes lurks, a sandworm of gargantuan proportions. When facing this mammoth creature, you will soon realize that feeble hacks and slashes of your puny axe are ill-suited to the task of felling such a foe, but do not let this dissuade you. Wake the slumbering beast within and summon forth the strength that transcends the limits of your physical form. Mind you, first you have to find the beast. That might prove a tall order in itself. The Yu tribe that inhabits the Forgotten Springs is wise to the movements of the denizens of the desert. Should you want for guidance, I'd wager that they could set you in the right direction. Leviathan in the dunes? Saw the fearsome bugger not a week ago, preying on a group of merchants south of Bragot Strike. The smart ones dropped their wares, turned tail and ran. The dumb ones, well, at least I can say they died rich. I had seen the beast. Stands 3 palms high as he does. Stirs up sandstorms with each writhe and wriggle. Showed up in my hunting field some years ago and has been swallowing up my would-be prey in that gaping maw of his ever since. Sandworms are particularly sensitive to vibrations in the earth, such as those made by running. If you're looking to summon one of the beasts, I suggest you search for their tracks, then run about making as much of a clamor as possible. I'd also suggest you seek a cure for your madness. I have to, like, literally run. Yeah. Cool. Is it faster? No. It's not faster. I go there. The crystal grows ever stronger, and the felling of the raging sandworm, the beast within you surely rouses to wakefulness. When you next do battle, methinks you will find yourself capable of movements heretofore unfamiliar to you. When you have mustered your new talents, return to me. In the meanwhile, I shall continue my study of ancient texts. What does Inner Beast do? Beast Gauge expanded. Okay. Inner Beast. Movement attack, potency 330. Okay. It's quite obvious that you have been anything but idle in your training since we last met. Your progress is heartening to look upon truly, but it also serves to remind me that each hour I spend poring over ancient texts is an hour not spent honing my skills. Fear my worth in the battlefield is diminishing by the day. Yet I am certain that my studies of the Chronicles will yield something of use. In fact, just last night I discovered how the warriors of my tribe came to be shunned by the outside world. Upon witnessing my people's prowess with the axe, the armies of the city-states began to incorporate similar techniques into their own training regiments. These are the self-same techniques I have been instructing you in, ones which you call upon the Inner Beast. The consequence, of course, were dire. Yes, the soldiers became nigh unstoppable, but they also became wholly uncontrollable, and both fiend and foe fell prey to the ensuing carnage. Of course, the heads of the city-states laid the blame on for these atrocities solely at the feet of my kind, probably banning the ancient art, imprisoning anyone suspected of teaching it, or so the chronicles say. What I find hard to grasp, though, is that never once during my training did my brother hint at this dark history, nor have I myself ever seen one of my tribe succumb to the rage that the chronicles describe. Could it be that the tales are mere falsehoods? Stories concocted by some long-forgotten enemy who would poison our heritage and befoul our tribe's name? Who in their right mind would seek to sully something so pure? And why would my ancestors simply bow their heads and suffer such ignominy? That my people should be so weak, so utterly bereft of pride, is inexplicable. I refuse to believe it. It matters not if these claims are groundless. If they prompted my tribe's art to fade into obscurity, then the damage has already been done. Well, I, for one, will not turn a blind eye to this injustice. If none of my people will give the lie to the stories that have so tarnished our reputation, then it'll have to be me. Once again, I lose myself in history and forget the present. If you recall, I spoke to you, my former comrade from the Company of Heroes, and the great woolly beast we've been pursuing. The beast remains in the loose, and to toss a ponds of salt into the wound, the fell creatures that appeared to be its minions have been wreaking havoc on the innocent residents of Wineport. Were you and I succeed in quelling the threat, surely the people would see us warriors are no fearsome beasts, but valuable allies. Together we will win back our proud name. Now let us away to Wineport and meet with the captain of the militia. Oh, I didn't mean to. I wish there was a way to set it so that it only uses tickets if it was like above a certain threshold, because it's like, if it's in the same zone, I don't want to use an ether ticket for that. My friends, Wineport is much obliged for your aid. The fiends come relentlessly, and with what few able-bodied men we have find themselves hopelessly outmatched. Indeed, the western gates have been so besieged that they are currently left without any man defense. Leave the defense to us, my good man. I will secure the western gate. You defend the town from the east. Together we will form a bulwark that not a single fiend can penetrate. Once the enemy has been driven back, we return back here to back up the captain. Got it? Funny having, I just was grinding PvP because I wanted to get the PvP pants, and then I found out that they would not work for the glamour that I'm trying to do. But I was just grinding PvP on Warrior to level it up. And it's funny that I'm level 60. 12, you're safe. We have need of your skills yet. I have heard a scream. I fear that one of the beasts might be loose within the village. Come with me. Just yeet it up there. Monster, get away! Monster, but I... No closer. Did he actually kill anybody? Beg of you. It looks like he succeeded. He didn't kill anyone. I must return to the falls. Whoever's gotten into Curious Gorge. It is true that he fought like a man possessed, but to mistake him for the very beast he hunts, he thinks the child's parents have been feeding her a few too many ghost stories for her own good. Worry not, friend. I shall speak to the villagers to clear up this most unfortunate misunderstanding. Do return to the falls and assure Curious Gorge that Wineport is indebted to him for his aid. No, I can just fly, honestly, from here. Please forgive me for leaving so abruptly earlier. It was a hasty reaction to a situation for which I was completely unprepared. While both you and I know that I was in complete control of my inner beast, I now realize that to the layman's eye, I may have seen that the opposite was true. Mayhap it was this very misapprehension that led weight to the lies which led to my tribe's disgrace. And if this is the case, then perhaps I should return once more to the Chronicles and endeavor to reassess their message in the light of this discovery. Speaking of light, your soul crystal, it sparkles. Does the soul of the warrior have aught to reveal to you? Any whispers of import? If only they hadn't forsaken me as they did my brother. Well, I suppose that's that. I must continue my studies until you, and you your training. I hope to have something new for the both of us very soon. Until then, my friend. New skill I got. All nearby enemies. Excellent. AoE stuff. I've got to head off. So, it's just, Do not ask me if I want to use a free ticket if the fee is 25 gil. That's like a quarter. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, they got Valentine's decorations up. Close the distance. Anyway, I will catch you. Well, let's see if I can raid. Let's do... Let's do Yama. What do you... So...
I didn't check no it's Jova by the way.
Nimm das!
Our raid message and stuff. Let's do... We're going to Yama AD. Raid message is you have found the missing persons. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you're on YouTube, it's twitch.tv/YamaAD. Till next time, I'll see you nerds later. Adios.